2 home games here were rained out. But Pat, what are you looking forward to in this one?
Came out on, I believe it was Tuesday evening, and I can't wait to see a very dominant pitching performance, which was great to see as pitching was a bit of a struggle for the first few games for the Express. A shutout, 5-0. Couple two-run innings by the offense was definitely helpful. But let's see if they can roll the momentum into this their first home game here this season.
Right on, Pat. Right with you there. They have a good opportunity to do that as they play the Mid Atlantic Red Sox, who are 0-4 coming into this one. Ethan Zorball getting his first start of the season. Made a couple appearances in the outfield, but is starting pitching today as well as hitting 7th.
That's kind of interesting, seeing a pitcher batting 7th. We don't have a DH. We'll see how that pans out for the game.
Prior to first pitch, let's get a look at the starting defensive alignment for Rockville. Couple notables there. Jesse Lacefield starting at third today. Nathan Bowman getting his first start of the season in the outfield. Danny Salisbury in at first. First pitch of the game's called, strike one. Zorball gets a swing and a miss at his second pitch as he's off to a good start, getting ahead 0-2. Zorball looking to go 1-2-3 to his first batter of the day as he gets a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt. Tag is there, and just like that on 3 pitches, Zorball already a strikeout in this one. In for his first at-bat is Alec Ellison batting second today as he takes one inside. Ellison starting at third base today is out of Rochester. Called strike on the outside. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Yeah, last game, like we said, a lot of it. Strike zones expanded by the pitch. Let's see if this one stays consistent throughout the game.
Some breaking ball misses outside. James Heffley catching today for the Rockville Express. 2 doubles in his last game as here's a bouncing ball out towards Eddie Hakopian at second. Throw is there for the second out. Quickly 2 down here for the Express. Ethan Zorball off to a hot start. Now he'll face Sammy Kahn, batting third out of the left-hander's batter's box as he takes a hard cut and a miss at the first strike. Zorball the 0-1. Is driven out towards right. This will be a base hit. Salisbury's there, and he won't get any farther than first. Mid Atlantic's got their first hit of the game. Fresh off a 17-0 loss to Putty Hill, the reigning champs of this league. Can you believe that? This first pitch, the cleanup man is in the dirt. It's Nolan Matsko out of Georgetown. Some D1 talent in this one. As takes a called strike, even the count at 1. 2 outs, 1 on. Here's Zorball with the 1-1. Is also sliced out towards right. Runner around first. And Mid Atlantic will have runners at the corners here with 2 away. A little bit of a wild throw coming in, but no advance. Pardon, as you see the trailing runner advance up to second, putting 2 on in scoring position here. Makes way for the catcher, Gavin DeWeese. We're told the starting catcher for the Red Sox is injured prior to this one. And it's by Bowman in center, as that'll be a 2-run double. Zorball, a strong start to the inning, giving up 3 straight hits here, as the Mid-Atlantic Red Sox take a 2-0 lead here in the first. As he has a word with the umpire real quick. Get it back. Oh. Looks like we'll have a courtesy runner here at second for the catcher. That'll be Michael Martin. Set to run as Matt Arcio steps in. Left-hander. Fouls one off towards the left side. That'll be strike 1. As Ethan regroups, takes the mound. Here he comes with the 0-1. Looking to get out of this inning without any further damage done. Fastball in the outside corner, called strike 2. It's 1 pitch away from getting out of this. And this one's fouled off towards the left side. They've got room. And a diving play. Steven Orsini, does he have it? He does. How's that for last out of the inning? So we're going to have to leave it there at the end of the top of the first. Mid-Atlantic leads 2-0. We're back here in the bottom of the first as Nathan Bowman stands in. This will be his first at-bat of the season, leading off today for the Rockville Express. Not an easy task in your first at-bat.
No, especially with your team down for the first, at the very least.
He takes ball one in the dirt. On the bump from Mid Atlantic is Travis Fullerton. Bowman skies one, foul play. The catcher has room, puts it away. Foul territory for the first out. That'll make way for Danny Salisbury, playing right field today for the Express. A hit and 5 at-bats last time out. So he looks to improve on that. First pitch to him, swung out towards center. And this one gets down, as this will be extra bases. It one hops against the wall. Salisbury rounding second, on his way to third. Throw in the dirt, the tag. And he's out trying for third. Can't say that was a great read on that place. He's gunned down at third. Would have been in with a double. And Mid-Atlantic's got 2 away now. Just 3 pitches into the inning, too. We'll make way for Eddie Hakopian, hitting .500 through 3 games on the season. Certainly swinging a hot bat. He takes strike 1 called. Oh, 1 to Hakopian. Breaking ball called strike 2. Fullerton making quick work of this top half of the order for Rockville. Got some help from his defense on that put out at third. Looking to get out of the inning here. As he throws a waste pitch in the dirt. That'll make it 1-2. One, two to Hakopian's outside, evens the count at 2. And a breaking ball in the dirt, evens it up. Makes it 3-2, full count to Eddie Hakopian.
3-2, 2 outs. Get on base.
As Eddie's proved time and time again, he's one of the more patient hitters. Took a 9-pitch at bat with a single to right in the last game as he works back from an 0-2 count to draw a walk here, keeping the inning alive for Rockville. Yeah, and that'll bring in Johnny McMath, also swinging a hot bat so far this season. First pitch to McMath on its way, misses outside. Despite a strong start to the inning, that's 5 straight that have missed for Fullerton. He wants to get back in the dugout, holding on to that 2-0 lead. Second pitch is cut on and missed by McMath. And breaking ball misses high. A little early on that release point on the curve. Nothing you haven't seen before in the first inning of a game.
No, first inning, try to get your pitch command right, try to get your pitch release right, try to make sure you get in that zone in case you improve late in the game.
And 2-1's popped out of play. That'll even the count at 2. Two out on its way. McMath is able to foul this one off and stay alive. Fullerton checks Hakopian at first, on his way with another 2-2, fouled right back at me.
Not big enough for us. Just got the camera somewhat perfect. A little gap in this fence there.
And got to work with what we've got, right?
Yeah. Better camera. Tripod.
As this one's hit, skied out towards right, should get him out of the inning. As he puts this one away, no problem. And after one, Mid Atlantic leads Rockville 2-0. We'll be back in top of the second. We're back here in the top of the second. Mid Atlantic leads Rockville 2-0. Trey Pridgeton leading off this inning from Mid Atlantic. Zorball looks to get a scoreless inning here. Gave up 2 in the first. Here's a bouncing ball out towards third. Fielded by Lacefield. Throw across in time for the first out. Quickly, there's one away here for Rockville.
This is exactly how they started the first inning. Was a very quick first out, and right after that, very quick second out, and then the offense for the Red Sox came out a little bit and scored a couple runs. Let's hope the same thing doesn't happen in the second inning here.
As first pitch called strike one. That's Connor Pickle out of York College in at the plate. As a breaking ball skied out towards center. This one might get down. Nope, put away in time. Nathan Bowman on that one. And foul ball off towards the left side. Strike one. It's Mark Brady wearing number 12.
Yeah, I noted this earlier when I was looking at the lineup cards. Mark Brady, last name Brady, wearing number 12. I wonder if that's coincidence. I think not. Maybe. Either way, it's kind of cool just to note that.
Too bad you can't deflate a baseball. As here's the 0-1. Penalty ground towards right. Diving stop to no avail. Zorball on the coverage, and they get out of the inning. A nice defensive stunt there. As Zorball makes quick work at the Red Sox here in the second. We'll leave this 2-0 when we come back. back here in the bottom of the second as Ryan Maley steps in. Extra hitters, Pat pointed out earlier, Rick Price electing to use that for the first time this season. We'll see how that plays out for him. Maley standing in, hitting .286 so far this season. As he takes ball one, start off the bottom half of the second. This one misses high. Saw Maley DH. This is the second straight game after catching in one. They seemingly are picking James Heffley as the defensive backstop.
Yeah, well, apparently Rick Price liked what he did in the first game, and I guess he's giving a break to Ryan, as he's also caught behind the dish and shown his strengths. But Rick Price is going with Heffley in this game.
As Maley takes a breaking ball out towards left center, a good piece of hitting there. He'll round first and retreat, content with just a single there. Not willing to test that arm out in the left field as it bit him earlier.
Yeah. Center fielder gunned a runner at third in the first inning, which unfortunately erased the triple, which hopefully the runner would have scored later on. But better safe than sorry as Maley is on first.
As a called strike here to catcher James Heffley. Heffley swung a hot bat in the last one as he had two doubles. Looking to continue that on here. As the 0-1 to him misses low. One misses high. That'll make it 2-1. Pat, the first home game for Rockville, coming off a win in their last one. What does that set the mood for the team coming back home?
Well, after 5-0 shutout in the last game over at Catholic University, I'm hoping they can bring this momentum home. With the home crowd here, you've got the hometown, the home field advantage. Let's hope they can, feel confident what they're doing here and maybe pull out a win here.
Heffley takes, making it 2-2. And foul ball straight back and out of play. Off the recycling bin. How's that for some accuracy? A little target practice there.
That is not a very big target to hit, as the cap on top of the recycle bin is rounded, and
hit it square in the middle too.
That he did.
As 2-2, swung out towards left, gets down, foul. As tough call from our vantage point, touched just to the left of the line, and we'll have to do it again.
From our vantage point here, it looked like it got down. It was rolling all the way to the wall, but it looked like Rick Price and maybe the home plate umpire signaled it foul.
And 2-2 once more. Heffley puts it in play. Diving stop out at second for the first out. It'll bring in Ethan Zorball, pitching and hitting here. No DH today.
Yeah, well, as we noted earlier, we've got Rick Price selected to go with the extra hitter here and let Zorball bat seventh. A pitcher batting seventh. You don't see that too often, as he hits a long fly ball to left field. Ah, foul ball by mere feet.
That had the distance. You were all ready to call a home run there, weren't
That had
you?
all the distance and maybe then some. Definitely a few people got on their feet here, hoping that might stretch a little bit over the outfield fence there.
Yeah, Zorball looking to help himself out there with that shot. Was told before the game his mother's listening to the broadcast from home, unable to make it today, so
That would have made
hello from the broadcast team.
Mama proud right there.
As second pitch to Zorball's popped towards the right side. Let's get down in the triangle. It will, as he's got a single there. Maley will advance up to second. Not quite a home run, but gets the job done just as well, as Rockville's got 2 on here with just 1 away.
Man, if Zorball straightened out that swing on that foul ball, that was definitely extra bases, and that would have definitely broken the scoreless, broken in the express in the scoring column here early in the game in the bottom of the second.
Yeah, and that'll make way for Steven Orsini in with runners on first and second, and just 1 away here in the second inning. First pitch to him on its way. Check swing fouled out of play towards the left side. Near the air park here in Montgomery County, you'll see a lot of those planes rolling in, as that's probably the 3rd one we've seen today.
Might be 3rd one this inning, to be honest. I've seen a lot of them fly over the field and fly into the view of the camera.
It's a good way to look at it. It's a flyover.
Yeah, mid-game flyover. There you go.
That. It's Fullerton ahead 0-2 here to Orsini. Checks Maley at second. Misses. Waste pitch high and outside. Fullerton, the 1-2 to Orsini. In the dirt, evens the count at 2-2. Really have the patience out of these Rockville hitters today, especially with runners on.
Yeah, unfortunately, in the first inning, we got a runner that was thrown out at third base, and I don't think they want to have any more base running mistakes, as they've been very cautious since then on the base paths with fly balls into the outfield, and now batters being patient as well, as they're trying to work counts, work the pitcher into getting the pitches that they want, so they can drive it out and hopefully score these runners.
As a little mound visit gets broken up here, Orsini will step back in, 2-2 to him. As we near 7:30 here at Latonia, the lights should be going on any minute. As the 2-2's on its way, fouled straight back at us. And 2-2's put in play. Likely no shot at 2 on the slow roller. As a flip to second gets the out. Rockville now has runners at the corners. Saw the foul ball knock our camera out a little bit. So we'll get fix on that when we can. And third baseman Jesse Lacefield batting now. Two away in the inning. See what we can do here with runners on the corners. Rockville still looking for their first run of the game. So here's a pop up towards the right side. Right fielder under it, no problem, as we'll leave it there. After 2, Mid Atlantic leads 2-0. We'll be back in the third. We're back here in the top of the third. To get a look here at the visiting lineup today as the leadoff man steps in to lead off the third. It's Caleb Bailey. Cut on and missed for the first strike. And strike 2. 0-2 to Bailey. Misses high. Zorball looking for that put-away pitch. And cut on and missed. Ethan Zorball getting the strikeout there. That'll be the first out of the inning. That'll make way for Alec Ellison as he takes a called strike 1. Zorball really finding command of that strike zone here in the third.
Yeah, he's had command of it quite early in this game. Unfortunately, he's lost it a couple times and has allowed batters to reach, but for the most part, he's had very good command of this zone, and that's great to see from pitchers.
And another 0-2 on its way. In the dirt, misses 1-2. Zorball on his way to striking out the first 2 batters of the inning as the 1-2's on its way. Cut on and missed, but this one will get away. And Ellison will reach on a dropped third. Heffley unable to stop that one. So you see the Maryland logo on the back of his helmet there. Sammy Connon, base hitting his first at-bat. Looks to do so again with a runner on first here. 1 away in the inning. First deal from Zorball. Looks good on the inside corner. Strike 1. It's always disappointing to a pitcher you get the strikeout and then lose the man on first as he reaches on a drop third.
Well, I don't know if the camera here does it justice, but the area behind home plate is very large here, and unfortunately, if a pass ball gets past the catcher, that's I don't care if you're just fast or not, you're likely reaching base. You're likely reaching first after a drop third strike.
As foul ball there makes it 0-2. Does give the likelihood of a 4-strikeout inning, though. That'd be impressive.
That would be very impressive. Not too many of those you see.
And move over from Zorball. Runner back in time. Catelli definitely wants that out back as he looks in here. 0-2 the count. Missing outside. Good waste pitch there. See what he comes back with, 1-2. One, two on its way. And just missing, evening the count at 2. And runner breaks, strikeout, throw down. Throw is there. Oh, called safe though. Runner just able to get out under the tag. Zorball picking up technically his 3rd strikeout of the inning, yet only the 2nd out. As Khan reached on the drop 3rd strike, then stealing 2nd there. So that brings in Nolan Matsko, singled in his first at bat. Pop up towards the left side. Orsini calls it off in left for the 3rd out. And after the top of 3, we're going to leave it there as Mid Atlantic leads 2-0. We're back here in the bottom of the 3rd. As Rockville trails 2-0, looking to get back from that as they've got 10, 1, and 2 due up. That's Charlie Furlong, Nathan Bowman, and Danny Salisbury. And first pitch to Furlong misses low. And pop foul towards the left side. Third baseman's got room, able to put it away on the track against the fence for the 1st out. So that'll bring in Nathan Bowman. Flew out in his first at-bat. First pitch to Bowman, breaking ball in the dirt. making it 1-0. And bounces right back with a fastball on the outside. Fullerton in his third inning of work. Just through pitch number 40. It's a breaking ball, misses, making it 2-1. Bowman, playing center field today, attends Dickinson College. So he'll be a freshman in the fall as he takes strike 2 there. Fullerton with a 2-2, 1 out. Fouled off, and we'll do it again. Certainly what you want to see for the leadoff hitter.
Yeah,
Two-strike fighting away there.
2-strike fighting away, trying to work the count here, get a good pitch to hit here, try and rip it into the outfield, get on base.
And Bowman looking to do just that. So do the 2-2 once more. Missing, making it 3-2. Certainly running the pitch count up here on Fullerton. He's at 44 now. Through 2 1/3. As Bowman works a walk and he's on. Brings in Danny Salisbury, was gunned down at third, trying to turn a double into a triple last time through. See if he can put another one out there with a runner on first. As a hit and run executed perfectly, this ball is put into the left center gap. However, no advance at second, so he must have thought that ball had a shot at being caught. Some shoddy base running here from Rockville early on. You definitely want to straighten that out, especially down in the game.
Yeah, it's never good. Thankfully, erring on the side of caution, the runner held until he saw the ball got down and he was safe at second. With Salisbury getting his second hit of the game.
Yeah, but on a hit and run like that, especially as the runner, you'd certainly like to see him on third base right now.
Yeah, Rick Price might be talking to Bowman after the game about that right there. Seeing what his thoughts were, what was going on through his head, and, hopefully figuring out why he's not on third with 1 out.
Yeah, but that'll bring in Eddie Hakopian as he looks to add to his RBI total on the season. Already standing at 4. As he takes an off-speed pitch that missed high. Had a late break on that pitch, unable to catch the zone. It's 1-0.
Hakopian entering this game is batting .500, one of only 2 people on the team to be batting .500.
He takes a called strike low there. No official at-bat in this one, so still standing at .500. See what he does here with 2 on and 1 out in the inning. As he puts this one, a little slow roller out towards third. Wide throw and he'll reach. Don't think there was any shot at it anyways. Eddie reaches with an infield single. Now over .500.
That he is.
Making a face there. I know you wanted to air. I'd score that a hit all day. There's no way. Eddie running up the line there, catching him.
I don't know. I'm not the official scorer. I'm only a broadcaster. What do I know? It looked like an error to me. I don't know.
I thought that was a great effort at third either way, as that'll load the bases for Johnny McMath. Taking backdoor breaking ball for strike 1. McMath, certainly the guy you want up with the bases loaded, hitting cleanup today. As he puts this one to first, throw home in time, throw back to first. Also in time, as that's an inning-ending double play. Mid Atlantic catching a break there, evading the bases loaded. As after 3, they lead 2-0. We'll be back. Back here in the top of the 4th, Ethan Zorbaugh looking for another strong inning here as his team trails 2-0. Unfortunately, stranded 3 last inning.
Yeah, it looked like he had a big opportunity to at least get in the scoring column, if not more, and unfortunately came out with no runs.
As first pitch, bouncing ball to third, Lacefield stop, throw across the diamond, in time for the first out. As on just one pitch, Zorball's already got it out here in the inning. Certainly what you want to see. Zorball threw 3 1/3, only at 36 pitches. Exactly what Rick Price wants to see. With a team that's thin at pitcher, you definitely want your starters able to work deep into games.
Well, like we saw in the last game where the Express only had to use 2 pitchers to get through a shutout of the Bradley Eagles. Already here early in this game, Zorbaugh almost under 10 pitches an inning. Great to see from him so far.
As he's 1-1. Fastball outside makes it 2-1. It's Matt Arcio at the plate, 0 for 1 in this one. As there are the lights. Let there be light. As for the first time this season, we are under the lights at Latonia.
This will be a familiar sight to see as the season goes on, as we have many games at this ballpark.
And cut, missed there. Evens the count at 2. Zorball looking for his 5th strikeout of the game. See what he comes with. Put in play towards the left side and foul. So that's a good piece of hitting there to fight off that tough 2-2. Zorball really hit that outside corner spot well.
Yeah, he's able to hit the outside corner and was able to get the batter to chase there and just poke it foul.
Zorball, the 2-2 once more. In the dirt. Was that ball 4? I thought it was
Runner's going to first, so I would assume so. Unless this league allows 3-pitch walks.
Find me one that does. I don't have that talk. So Mid Atlantic's got a runner at first here with 1 out in the inning. As a ball in the dirt, he'll take off for second in there standing. Trey Pridgeton at the plate with a runner on second, looking to add to a 2-0 lead. Cut on and missed, evening the count at 1. Zorbal working that high fastball on that pitch. Check second, pitch on its way. Roll out towards third, check second, throws across in time. 2 away here in the inning. Lacefield looking very strong on the hot corners. That's, I believe, his third put out of the day.
Good to see good defensive showing early from the hot corner. Throwing a couple runners out at first so far this game. Rick Price has to be happy with that.
Certainly, as that's 2 away here in the inning. First pitch is low. Connor Pickle at the plate, 0 for 1 so far in this one. Hey, if Connor gets in a rundown, was that a Connor Pickle?
That would be a Connor Pickle and a pickle.
Here's a roller out towards second, fielded cleanly, and the inning is over. Midway through the fourth, Rockville trailing 2-0 as we'll be back for their half of the fourth. And we're back here in the Rockville half of the fourth. It's Ryan Maley set to lead us off here. Travis Fullerton out in his fourth inning of work. Definitely running that pitch count up.
Yeah, 51 pitches through 3 innings. We're gonna keep our eyes over on the Red Sox bullpen and see if anyone gets up in this inning or the next.
His first pitch to Maley is a breaking ball as he was way out in front of that one. Looking to unleash on a fastball.
I don't know, with your team down 2, this being the bottom of the fourth, wouldn't be surprised with the DH here to try and rip one out.
Yes, I believe he doubled in his last at bat, 1 for 1 in this one. So he takes a call at strike 2. Both pitchers seemingly finding that outside edge as we work towards the middle frame here. The 0-2 missing upstairs. Rockville 5 hits to this point in the ball game, no runs to show for it. They certainly want to get that going.
Yeah, well, I think the key to that is the base running miscues so far early in this game. The double that was almost stretched into a triple, and the hit and run that was for naught.
As we've got 2-2 to Maley. Pitch in there is popped straight up. Shortstop calling for it. and makes the play no problem for the first out. Goes Trey Pridgeton on the putout there at short, as that'll bring in James Heffley. And first pitch is in his ears. He's able to duck under it.
It's one way to get a squat in for the day.
He's the starting catcher. I'm sure he's got plenty of squats in for the day. As the 1-0 missing upstairs. Heffley ahead here 2-0. Certainly a hitter's count, one of the hotter hitters on this team to this point in the season.
That he is entering this game batting .429 with 2 doubles. Hot bat as he hits one to left center. Is that going to get down? It does. It's 2 hops the fence. McMath is rounding second, on his way to third. The throw in. He is safe at third.
James Heffley with a triple.
A triple for Heffley here in the 4th inning. As the dust flies and he stands up safe at third.
And following the 1-out triple, that'll bring in Ethan Zorbaugh, looking to help his score column out here. The runner on third as he fouls the first pitch off for strike 1.
Again, it's interesting as the pitcher here is batting 7th. See if he can help himself out here by driving in his team's first run here in the 4th inning following the triple.
Yeah, you saw earlier he took a big cut, set a foul ball that had home run distance. See what he's able to do here. As this one misses high, making it 1-1. Heffley, the runner at third, would be the first run of the game if he comes around to score. So this one misses high, 2-1.
Let's be hopeful and say when he scores. Let's see if that works. I like to have a little positive mentality here.
2-1 to Zorbaugh. He takes, called strike 2. Two on its way. It's cut on, swung out towards center. And over his head, this will be up against the wall in center as Ethan Zorbaugh with an RBI double. Rockville drawing a little bit closer as it's 2-1 here.
I said when and we scored. I am so happy. Little positive mentality there, positive thinking, and what do you know? 1-out double, RBI double, and the Express are on the board here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Good piece of hitting by Ethan Zorbaugh. He gets his team on the board.
As I noted earlier, he's the pitcher batting 7th. He just helped himself out there with the RBI double.
That brings in Steven Orsini out in left. Fouls the first pitch off. He's got an opportunity to tie this one up. The runner on second. And breaking ball, swung on, hit out towards right center. Center fielder going back, glove up, it's over his head. Zorbaugh rounds third, on his way towards home. Throw in is good. Close play at the plate, called safe, and he's down. As that was a hard tag, the catcher falling on top of him. Up on his feet quickly, as that's what you want to see. Rockville really moving the line here. Their 3rd extra base hit of the inning.
And the 3rd triple at that.
Second triple.
Second triple, my apologies.
Is Steven Orsini getting that tying run in, and we've got a 2-2 ball game here. Jesse Lacefield up with a runner on third, one away in the inning. As he looks to keep the line moving here for the Express.
You wonder if here in the fourth inning at their home ballpark, if they might be settling in here to their home field.
Yeah, certainly. That momentum's catching on here. As I just pointed out, 3 extra base hits in the inning. Certainly what you want to do when coming in trailing.
Looks like a couple innings we had on Tuesday evening at Catholic University where we had a couple 2-run innings, which propelled the Express to a 5-0 win.
For sure. This one's fouled back, evening the count at 1. Fullerton entered this inning north of 50 pitches. Rockville really taking advantage of that, jumping on him here, piling up the hit totals, as he's at 67 now with 1 away in the inning.
As I take a look over towards the the first base dugout, past that is the bullpen. As I see someone warming, we will get you more information on that as it is available.
Got a right-hander up. 2-1 on its way to Lacefield. Swung on, popped up, foul. That'll even the count at 2. The 1 away here in the inning and a runner on third. You're looking for anything out towards the outfield.
Well, so far everything to the outfield this inning has been for extra base hits. So let's see if the Express can keep it going here.
As a bouncing ball towards first, fielded in foul territory. Lacefield fighting that one off, stays alive here, 2-2. Lacefield a couple dominant pitching outings so far this season, looking to prove what he can do with the bat as well. As he takes high here, that'll run it full at 3-2. Fullerton definitely has the base open at first if he chooses. Look over at third, and the 3-2 misses outside. Lacefield walks. Still only 1 away in the inning as Charlie Furlong steps up. Fouled one off in foul territory his last time up.
Yeah, let's see if he can straighten out his swing here and maybe drive in the runner from third. If not, get the 4th extra base hit of the inning and drive in Lacefield on first.
That'd be nice. Certainly want to go with a one-at-a-time mindset.
Yeah.
Rick Price has a word with him. See if he's got something on here. Furlong waiting for that bat to wake up this season. Now would be a great time for it as he could give his team a lead here in the 4th. Fullerton steps off. Looking to get back on track following 3 extra base hits so far this inning. Is his first pitch to Furlong is a called strike 1. Steven Orsini at third with Lacefield on first. Furlong takes one high and outside.
Come on, Charlie.
Fullerton, the 1-1 on its way. Swung on off the catcher's helmet for strike 2.
Again, another foul ball, just barely missing the camera, thankfully. I don't want to reset the camera again.
Looking like you might have
to. Like I said, I really hope not, but I will if I have to. I'd like to get you guys the best camera angle we can. Let's hope we can keep this one here.
As strike 3 called to Furlong on the outside corner. for the second out, and that'll flip the order over for Rockville, bringing up Nathan Bowman. So you mentioned earlier Rick Price for the first time this season electing to hit 10 hitters there. Do you think that comes back to bite him, as that's an 0 for 2 out of the 10th spot in the order?
Well, reason being is there was...
Oh, and running breaks for second, throw in the dirt is there, and that'll end the inning. Another base running miscue for Rockville, strands them at first and third, and we'll leave it there after 4. 2-2 is our score. We'll be back in the 5th. We're back here in the top of the 5th. Zorball still on the hill. His team tying it up 2-2 in the last half of the inning. Certainly would have liked more, as they had runners at the corners with just 1 out.
Yeah, unfortunately that inning was cut short by runner caught stealing at second. But either way, they did tie the ball game. We got a brand new ball game here in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, the point I was trying to make before the caught stealing, as this one's lined up towards second, caught, was that, you have your 10th hitter up, you had runners on base, certainly robbing the top of the order a chance to hit with runners on.
Well, again, with Zorball batting 7th, Rick Price wanted to give Zorball a chance to bat instead of giving up a spot to the DH, which is why he elected for the extra hitter.
Fair enough. You could argue either way. Zorball is certainly swinging a hot bat to this point. Here's a fly ball out towards center, caught by Bowman. Quickly 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Zorball looking very strong here. He just threw pitch number 50 through 4 2/3. That's incredible.
Those are great numbers to see. Very limited pitch count through almost 5 innings of this game.
Yes, he's got his name written all over this one. 2 hits and an RBI. What is it, 5 strikeouts to this point? Pitching a very good game here.
Minus the first inning where he gave up a couple runs. He's been solid. He just set in here his home field, looking very dominant towards the back part of this game.
It's a rip there, gets through into center. So it's a 2-out single for Ellison. Ellison getting his first hit so far. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Sammy Kahn. 1 for 2 to this point. As a look down the first base side, Zorball, the first pitch to him. Gets a late swing on a fastball as this one's fouled out of play. 2 away with a runner on here in the 5th. Zorball ahead here, 0-1. Checks and deals. Gets a swing and a miss at a curveball. Throw down to first from Heffley. Try to get a shot behind the runner here, missing. Zorball ahead 0-2 here, looking for his 5th punch out of the day. And gets a swing and a foul ball. He fielded that one himself. Taking a long jog back to the mound. Checks the runner at first. The 0-2. Grounder out towards first, fielded cleanly by McMath. Takes it himself for the 3rd out. And we'll leave it there in the top of the 5th. Very quick inning for Zorball. Don't go away. It's 2-2. So we'll be back in the bottom of the 5th. We're back here in the bottom of the 5th in a 2-2 ball game. As there's a new pitcher in the game for Mid Atlantic. John Petty takes over here. As he looks to hang on to a 2-2 lead. A little bit of a sidearm motion. Petty, a pitcher out of Allegheny College. Nathan Bowman steps in to lead us off here in the 5th. Rockville, a very strong 4th inning, certainly looking to add to that.
As we noted earlier, he was cut short by a runner gunned down at second. Let's see if they can bring back that same energy here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, Petty working a high fastball, missing upstairs at a high velo, highest we've probably seen today. As Bowman puts one towards the right side, caught out at second. As I pointed out a minute ago, Petty working with a sidearm motion. Certainly not something you see out of a young arm.
I was going to say that. Not something you see very much anymore. Sidearm motion, sidearm delivery.
The guy for the Giants, closer. Saw him play in Pittsburgh a few weeks ago. He was throwing with his hand almost in the dirt.
That, yeah, again, but like you noted earlier, with younger kids, sidearm motions aren't too common.
They certainly lose a little bit of control on the east-west part of the plate on a fastball, as you see both of those fastballs missing upstairs. Another high fastball is popped out towards short, possibly over his head, and it does get over his head, dropping in the triangle. Danny Salisbury picks up a hit there. Rockville with a man on first. Salisbury is now 3 for 3 in this one, hitting second in the order.
That's great to see from the second man in the order. You know, getting on base, working counts, hitting pitches out. Nothing more you could ask from him here.
Yeah, as that brings in Eddie Hakopian, 1 for 1 to this point. As he takes, called on the outside corner. Petty quickly finding where that outside corner is on a breaking ball. See if he goes right back there, 0-1. Driven out towards left, right at the left fielder. That's Kahn out and left, putting this one away for the second out. That was a quick at-bat for Hakopian. That'll make way for Johnny McMath. 0 for 2 to this point, hit into a 3-2-3 double play in his last at-bat.
Yeah, unfortunately with the bases loaded, he grounded it right to the first baseman with just enough speed on the ball to, as he fouls one off there. Ground ball to first base, had enough time for the first baseman to throw to the catcher, and then catcher back to first base to turn 2 and get out of the inning there with a big jam.
As the 0-1 to him. Missing outside. It's Petty trying to work in a backdoor breaking ball. Unable to catch it with a lefty at the plate. That evens the count at 1. 1-1 on its way. Missing high. Makes it 2-1 here. Inside. Nearly clipping McMath. That runs it to 3-1 here. McMath yet to reach base in this game. Certainly wanting to get that 2-out magic, as that's been the story for Rockville all season. Takes ball 4 off the plate. Rockville 2 on here for Ryan Maley. Maley stepping in, going 1 for 2 so far in this game. Certainly looking to add on to that, would give his team the lead here if anything hit to the outfield. So he takes ball 1 high. See that sidearm motion resulting in a lot of high pitches here.
A lot of high pitches and a lot of outside pitches. Like you said, it's hard to control the east to west, and he's missed a couple times upstairs. See if he can bring it in the zone, and maybe if he does, see if the Express can pounce on it.
Ooh. It's another inside ball. Just missing Maley. Sometimes with those inside pitches, runners on, never afraid to wear it, but ball coming in that fast, I certainly don't want that hitting me in the back.
Back, side, wherever. I don't want it hitting me at all.
As Maley steps out, he'll regroup. Ahead 2-0 in the count. Runners on first and second. 2-0 to Maley, swung on and missed for the strike. James Heffley would be next. Tripled in his last at-bat. Got a chain of extra base hits going.
That they did the bottom of the fourth inning, which tied the game up at 2. One of the big proponents of that big offensive explosion, which we'd hope to see replicated here.
As Maley takes a pretty healthy hack, missing, making it 2-2. And the 2-2 on its way to Maley. Swung on out towards right. Playable on the right side. Right fielder calling it off. Able to put this one away. And after 5, we still got a 2-2 game. Rockville with 9 hits, only resulting in 2 runs. That's been the story of this game to this point, and we'll be back in the 6th. We're back here in the top of 6. Ethan Zorball, very dominant to this point. Pat, what do you see from him so far?
Well, like we noted at the top of the 5th, he'd only thrown 51 pitches, or I don't. Sorry about the pitch count, but through 5 innings, he has thrown 57 pitches, which is very dominant so far. Other than the first inning where he gave up a couple runs, since then has settled in quite well.
As he starts this inning off with a called strike outside. I would have called it myself, but I didn't have enough confidence in it.
Well, if we learned anything from the last game, let's leave the calls to the umpire.
Amen to that. It's the 0-1 from Zorball. Cut on and missed. Gets a chase outside of the zone there. Certainly something you want to see with your breaking ball. Zorball ahead 0-2. Cleanup man Nolan Madsko at the plate leading off this inning. As he takes ball 1 high. And inside, missing 2-2. Ball got away from Heffley all the way to the backstop, as you pointed out earlier. A lot of room between the catcher and this backstop.
Yeah, there's a lot of real estate back here. I don't know, like I said earlier, I don't know if the camera does justice, but there's quite a bit of room back here, and thankfully no one was on base for that pass ball. Likely would have advanced the runner.
It's a hard foul ball to the left side. Third base coach unable to make the barehanded scoop. Rick Price would have made that stop for sure.
Yeah, definitely would have made that.
And Orsini on his horse towards this foul ball, catching it, crashing against the wall. Steven Orsini been solid on defense all year. Had a diving play in the first inning. A beautiful play there as he puts that foul ball away for the first out. Covered a lot of ground there.
That he did, ranging from his spot in left field all the way past the foul line into foul territory.
As you got the catcher, Gavin DeWeese in, takes a strike outside. Zorball staying dominant to this point, just north of 60 pitches here with 1 away in the 6th. Breaking ball swung on, singled out towards left, and DeWeese got his second hit of the ball game. Matt Arcio stepping in for Mid Atlantic with a runner on first and one away here in the inning. Zorball has a look at first. Comes home with it. Lays down bunt, missing. Throw down to first. Runner back in time. It was Matt Arcio showing bunt, unable to get that down. He tried to work a sacrifice play in there, unable to get it down, and the 0-1 to him is fouled. I apologize, not fouled. Tough angle for me as Furlong puts this away at short for the second out. Some very sound defense from the left side of the diamond for Rockville. A couple of nice plays from Lacefield at third. Put out there by Furlong at short. There's 2 balls by Orsini in foul territory.
Yeah, great to see good defense so far in this game. As early this season, defensive miscues have definitely hindered the Express. Especially great to see Furlong at short making some good plays, as he's had a few errors so far this year. Looking to keep that number very low.
And cut on and miss. Count 1-1. Heffley sharply looking down at first. No throw. Two one on its way. Oh, catching the outside corner. Called, strike 2. Zorball just 1 pitch away from getting out of yet another scoreless inning. Hasn't given up a run since the first. Looking to continue that. As a ball in the dirt. Runs it full. The man on first, you'll definitely see him break for second here.
Yep. 3-2, 2 outs, runners on the move.
Certainly makes for a number of possibilities on this pitch. Let's see what Zorball comes in with. As a foul ball, straight back at us. You're on deck, man, coming to pick it up. Smile, you're on camera. So we'll do the full count once more. Zorball checking first, move over. Runner back in time. Courtesy runner at first for the catcher once more. Again is Martin Michael, as you have to use the same courtesy runner. It's a ground ball out towards Hakopian, put away for the third out of the inning. Through 6, this game remains 2-2. We'll be back in the Rockville half of the 6th. Back here in the Rockville half of the sixth, then a 2-2 ball game. Heffley leading off. Tripled in his last at-bat. Really got the line moving after that. See what he can do here. As a ball behind him. Heffley laughs that one off, steps back in. And next pitch, singled out towards left. Heffley still swinging a hot bat. As Rockville's got their leadoff man of the order on. Bringing in Ethan Zorball. Pitching a gem to this point, couple of hits. See if he can add to that.
Yeah, Ethan's having a great game so far. 6 innings of 2-run ball. Helped himself out in the 4th inning with an RBI double. Let's see if he can do some more damage here.
As first pitch to him, missing outside. Petty on the bump for his 2nd inning. First pitch was behind Heffley, then came back with a base hit into left. As Zorball swinging bunt to the right side. Will he run this out? No throw, and he does. Ethan Zorball beating out a swinging bunt. As Rockville's got 1st and 2nd here. With no outs. That'll bring in Steven Orsini. Also tripled his last at bat.
Talk about having your pitcher helping himself out with the bunt base hit there. Way to reach with 2-1 and no out.
Ethan now 3 for 3 in this ball game. When's the last time you saw a starting pitcher hit 7th and hit 3 for 3?
I can't say that I've ever seen that before, so this is my first.
First pitch to Orsini, fouled away to the left side. Make it 0-1. Orsini showing bunt, gets it down right back at the pitchers. He'll go to 3rd. Heads up play there as he gets the out at 3rd. Heffley, unfortunate there for him as he'll have to head back to the dugout. And that'll bring in Jesse Lacefield. Runners on 1st and 2nd and 1 away in the inning. As Petty checks and deals. Breaking ball outside missing. Wanted the call there, didn't get it. So see if he comes back with 1-0. Rockville, as you've seen a couple times this game with runners on, yet only 2 runs scored in this game. It's a low pitch. Lacefield ahead 2-0 here.
And unfortunately, a couple base running miscues by the Express have hindered them and have definitely taken away some scoring opportunities in the 1st inning.
And a hard hit ball out towards 2nd. Double play ball in order. Get the out at 2nd. Ball skips away. This will be a run on the throwing error. Mid Atlantic a chance to get out of the inning there. Unfortunately, botching the double play there. As they pick up the first error of the game, giving Rockville a 3-2 lead. Rockville with their first lead of the day. Charlie Furlong in with a runner at 2nd. 2 aways. This one gets away. Easy advance for Lacefield. As what should have been a routine double play, Lacefield now stands on 3rd just a pitch later. How about that? Man on 3rd for Furlong. As this one misses inside. running it to 2-0. Base open for Petty. As he comes back with a pitch in there, called for strike one. Makes it 2-1. Top of the order on deck. Should the inning go any further. The 2-1 to Furlong is hit out towards left. And no problem for the left fielder as he puts this one away. Rockville picking up a run in the inning on the throwing error as they take the lead 3-2. We'll be back in the top of the 7th. We're back in the top of the 7th. Andrew Abrams on the hill now, making his debut, as that'll be the day for Ethan Zorball. Abrams, a lefty on the mound here, as he'll face a lefty to start this one off. Pitch fouled back at us. On the pitching change, Abrams will enter the game for Orsini, and Zorball will move to left field as he's 3 for 3 in this game. Rick Price electing not to take him out, as that'll be the day for Steven Orsini. Had a great showing, especially on the defensive end to this point. Ethan will finish this one out and left. Abrams ahead here, missing. His first appearance of the season is he missed the first few games of the season. Ahead 1-2 here, looking sharp to start off his debut. As, a nice breaking ball. Had a lot of break to that one, getting his first strikeout of the season.
First strikeout of the season, his first batter of the season at that. What a way to make your first appearance here.
And that'll bring in Brady. 9-hole hitter for Mid Atlantic as he takes ball 1. As we pointed out earlier, you got number 12 Brady in the game.
As I said earlier, I wonder if that's a coincidence. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it's...
Can't be.
You never know. Maybe. Could have asked for it.
That is true. Maybe a long-lost nephew or something.
Maybe. Either way, kind of cool to see that, I guess.
Yeah, and as I said earlier, there's no way to deflate a baseball, so. Takes a called strike, too. Abrams looking very sharp, picking up right where Zorball left off.
No way to deflate a baseball, but you can definitely use spider tack. That whole situation is circling around the major leagues right now. That's a whole mess going on.
There's the 1-2 to Brady. Bouncing ball out towards short. Backhand by Furlong. Throw across. Is in time. A sound play there for Charlie Furlong. A hat tip from Abrams as that was an impressive second out. Here are the cheers coming from the Rockville dugout as well. As that'll turn the order around for DH Bailey. It's Caleb Bailey as he takes called strike 1. The 0-1 fouled off. Abrams ahead 0-2 here. Really getting some nice movement on his pitches, coming in, nailing that off-speed pitch. So CD comes back with 0-2 here. There's another slider running away, fouled off. Abrams looking for that put-away pitch to get out of the inning. Just missing outside. It's a good 0-2 pitch. So that runs at 1-2. He's gone to that slider away to the left-hander a couple times in this at-bat. See if he does it again, 1-2. And he does, but doesn't get the call. Just missing the outside corner there for ball 2. The 2-2 out on its way from Abrams. Cut on and missed. That one breaking in towards the hitter. And we'll leave it there. Abrams 2 strikeouts in his first inning of work. As after the top of 7th, Rockville leading 3-2. Fans at home stretch out. And we'll be back in the bottom of the 7th.
Good talk. That's because I wasn't looking.
We're back here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2-3 up due for Rockville. Got a new arm in the game, Thomas Espinosa. left-handed pitcher out of Prince George Community College. He takes over, trailing 3-2. Rockville looking to expand their lead here. As we'll see what he's got these few warm-up pitches, throw down, and we're ready to get this 7th underway. Nathan Bowman leads off. Rockville hoping to push a couple runs across as we enter the last frame for them. First pitch from Espinosa is not even close. So he's got some work to do to locate that strike zone. One 0 to Bowman. Missing high and in. Not the ideal start out of the pen.
Well, 2 pitches in, not a big sample size, but obviously again, 2-0 count to your first batter. It's not very good.
There's a foul ball off from Bowman. Makes it 2-1. Two one to Bowman. Swung on and missed. Last 2 pitchers for Mid Atlantic certainly throwing in the higher velo range. Rockville's able to capitalize earlier. See what they got here. As a breaking ball is fouled off. Good read on that by Bowman as he saw fastball in the previous pitch. Good adjustment in the box.
Yep, like you said, way to see a fastball previous pitch, then breaking ball, way to foul it off and keep his at bat going.
And the 2-2 on its way is at his feet. Thinking he had ball 4. It's just a full count. Certainly faked me out.
I thought I had the wrong count on the game changer here.
Well, we got one wrong earlier, so now we're even. As a 3-2 to Bowman. And he gets his walk after all. All right. He knew it was coming the whole time.
Yeah, just a little early on it. Almost like he could see the future, maybe.
Yes, he'll trot 90 feet, bringing in Danny Salisbury. Salisbury 3 for 3 and looking to do more. So he'll go lefty on lefty here. Hit both pitchers he's seen so far. Looking for a 4-hit ball game. His first pitch to him on its way. In there, strike 1.
Danny entering this game only batting 200, but being 3 for 3 now is definitely up his average. See if he can go 4 for 4 and up it even more here.
Yeah, I mean, missing the first game and then a 1 for 5 in the win on Tuesday. Down 0-1 in the count here. His first lefty-lefty matchup of the day. As he takes ball 1.
Lefty-lefty. I know myself being a lefty, I've faced a few lefty pitchers. Not very fun to see that ball coming in at you. Let's see how he faces this pitcher here with runner on first and no outs.
As another high. Easy to lay off one there. Espinosa throwing a lot of uncompetitive pitches here. Already walked a man of the inning and falls behind 2-1 to Salisbury. Certainly not what you want to do with 3, 4, 5 lurking behind. As another one missing high. Runs it to 3-1.
Espinosa missing a lot of pitches, but as us being with the Express, we're not complaining.
Certainly not. Salisbury steps out, adjusts, Takes a look down at Rick Price. Up 3-1 in the count. Pitch. And misses wide. Ball 4. Espinosa has walked the first 2 men he faces out of the pen, and that'll bring in the hot bat of Eddie Hakopian. Certainly a bright spot for the middle of the order to do damage, with a relief pitcher still trying to locate the zone. Walking the first 2 men of the order. Eddie getting a bunt down. This will be a tough play, as first and third don't communicate on that. No one fields it, and Eddie has a bunt single. A beautifully placed bunt there.
That was amazing.
Something you've seen a couple times from Eddie this season, as he's very able to get down a bunt out of the cleanup spot. Rockville with the bases loaded and no outs here in the 7th. Straining a few runners earlier in this game, but Ducks are on the pond here as Johnny McMath steps in. First pitch to him, in there, called, strike 1. Good bounce back there from Espinosa. And lefty up and a lefty on deck. Rick Price electing to stick with these lefty-lefty matchups. This one gets away from the catcher, able to keep it in front of him, as there will be no advance. Bowman the runner at third, Salisbury at second, Eddie Hakopian at first following the bunt signal. Loading them up for Johnny McMath. 1-1 on its way. Missing, ball 2. So that tends to happen when you walk 2 men in the inning. The strike zone definitely shrinks on you as he doesn't get the call in the outside corner there.
Well, it's this being his first inning and his first appearance of the game. He's working backwards as instead of the strike zone maybe expanding, it's shrinking on him.
Now high miss there, makes it 3-1. Nowhere to put McMath, so you got to think he's getting something in the strike zone. Definitely a pitch for McMath to be aggressive on.
Yeah, we'll talk about strike zones. It's working the opposite of the last game we had.
And a check swing called. That'll run it full to McMath. He's working on bases loaded. The deal from Espinosa, swung on and fouled straight back. We'll do the full count over again.
With a 3-2 count and Espinosa having very poor command of the zone, nowhere to put McMath. What do you think is McMath is looking for here?
I mean, you're looking for anything close. You definitely want to put this ball in play, get the line moving. You have no outs in the inning, so no reason not to be aggressive here. You don't want your cleanup man up there looking to walk his... Oh! Thought he had ball 4. Getting a generous call on the outside for out number 1. McMath not thrilled with that one.
A couple fans groaning back here, as we are ourselves, that looked outside, but as we say, a shrinking strike zone, it expands a little bit there.
Ryan Maley in, bases loaded and 1 out to him. As he takes an off speed for ball 1. This one missing high to Maley. Maley 1 for 3 to this point. Ahead 2-0 here. Bases loaded, 1 away here. Good time to start a wave. As a ball in the dirt. Runner breaks from third, headed home. Throw not in time. Whoa. Aggressive base running for Bowman. He got a great jump on that one as he's able to score. That ball did not get far away from the catcher. Rockville taking a 4-2 lead here. certainly love the aggressive base running. So he's able to get just under the tag there.
Speaking of aggressive base running, we saw it a lot in the first game. Hit and runs, stolen bases, and we love to see it here with the pass ball. Again, lots of real estate behind the play. If that ball gets passed, you've got a lot of speed. You're definitely got a shot at scoring a run and being safe.
Yeah, no. 3-0 on its way to Melee. Runners at second and third now. Can't imagine this pitch will threaten the zone. As it doesn't. Missing wide. You gotta think that was intentional. As that'll once again load the bases here for Rockville here in the 7th. That'll bring in James Heffley. Single to left in his last at bat. Also working on a triple early on in this game, making him 2 for 3. Heffley 2 extra base hits in the previous game, 1 here today. Gotta say, now would be a great time for another one, as they're all there for him.
Yeah, like you said earlier, ducks on the pond yet again. Let's see if Heffley can get a hold of this one. Maybe drive it out to the outfield, score 1, 2, or maybe even 3.
1-0, missing inside. 2-0, hitters count. Heffley definitely wants to unload on this pitch. He's got that massive power bat.
That he does. Power bat from catcher. Love to see it. Maybe that's why Rick Price put him in the lineup today as catcher. You never know.
That was a great time to show off that bat. As this one misses, 3-0. Green light here?
I mean, I would say so. 3-0. Bases loaded.
Momentum's on your side?
Yeah.
I say why not?
You've already scored 1 run this inning on a pass ball. Let him swing away.
Yeah, Espinosa certainly doesn't want to walk in a run. You got to think this pitch will threaten the zone. Oh! As this one's at his head. Is this a walk in a run? Giving Rockville the 5-2 lead. And time called here. As the Mid Atlantic skipper wants a word with his guy. So you see Martin Michael in off the bench. He takes over second base. As we'll update you on this switch as we get it. You'll likely see the second baseman move over. That'd be Brady, if I'm not mistaken. It's Tony Pridgeton, the pitcher now. Started this game at shortstop. Alright, update on that switch. You have Trey Pridgeton out of Randolph-Macon College on the mound now. Started this game at shortstop. Martin Michael. He was a courtesy runner early in this game. Comes into the game at second. And that'll move Brady over to shortstop. Mark Brady starting the game at second base. Moves over to short. You hear the dog bark every time I say Brady.
Yes.
He certainly knows what's up.
Speaking of Brady, Brady actually almost played professional baseball. Was drafted in the 18th round by the Montreal Expos.
Certainly picked the right sport.
Certainly picked the right sport. Stuck with football coming out of University of Michigan. And has...
Ethan Zorball stepping in with the bases loaded. Gets a called strike there. Ethan pitched a gem earlier in this one. Also added an RBI to his team's total. Would be in line for the win, I believe, if he hangs on. 1-1. 3 on here for Zorball as he's got a great shot to break this game wide open as he tries to do so on that swing. Swinging through it. He'll regroup down 1-2 here. Fridged in a tough spot in relief as he enters this game with bases loaded and 1 out with the team trailing by 3. Certainly don't want to let that lead get any further.
Yeah, it's always tough to come into relief appearance with bases loaded. Let's hope that he can get out of the jam here.
You see over towards left field, you got some fireworks in the distance.
Not really sure why, but unfortunately the camera's not picking him up.
Fireworks off towards left as we hope to see some fireworks here from Zorball as he swings and misses for the second out. Rockville looking to avoid stranding 3 here. New man into the game for Rockville, it's Alex Green. He fouls one off, straight back. I'm sorry, that's Bryce Green. My apologies. Bryce Green out of Frederick Community College. His first plate appearance of the season. 0-2 here with the bases loaded. Fouls one off and stays alive. Green regroups, steps back in. Big pitch here, 0-2 with the bases loaded. As this one's in play towards shallow right center. This one has a chance to drop. Hit out towards the new man into the game as he's able to put this one away. That will end the inning. Rockville stranding 3 as they are unable to convert bases loaded. However, they do score a couple, making it 5-2 here in the 7th. We'll be back in the top of the 8th. We're back here in the top of the 8th. Rockville leading 5-2 as they look for their second win of the season. New man into the game. That's John Dima on the mound. Pitcher out of Allegheny College. His first appearance of the season here for the Express. As he looks to hang on to this club's lead here in the 8th.
Hopefully for Johnny, has a better outing than the most recent relief arm for the Red Sox.
As it's the second man we've seen from Allegheny College today. Certainly must be feel good. It's what this summer league's all about. Look across the dugout and see your college teammate.
Yeah, always good to see your team. Always good to see your college buddies on the same team or not. You know, just hanging out playing ball.
Yes, Alec Ellison will be the batter. 1 for 3 at this point. First pitch to him's in there, called strike 1. Something you've seen from every Rockville pitcher to this point is a lot of strikes, not many balls, low walks. It's definitely a factor in the last game as it's a swing and a miss, making it 0-2. Time called. Umpire wants to dust off the plate. See what Dima's got. 0-2 as he looks for his first punch out of the day. Missing in the dirt. An 0-2 waste pitch you want to throw in the dirt. You really want to see a breaking ball come in much more than a fastball. A fastball that's much easier to take.
Yeah, well, we've seen the Express pitchers put down a few batters on off-speed pitches with 2 strikes. Again, Dima trying to do the same thing here as that pitch is fouled off behind us. Count stays at 1-2.
And the 1-2 from Dima is on its way. Half swing there. Certainly went around, as that'll be the first strikeout. Ball goes around the horn. Rockville just 5 outs away from their second win of the season here.
First win at home, don't discount that.
Yeah, it'd be nice to start your home season going 1-0.
Yeah, especially with this being the first game after 2 of them were canceled over the weekend.
Ooh, and this one missing high, just barely off the plate. Kahn in 1 for 3 to this point. Takes a low one there, bringing it to 2-1. Two-one deal on its way. Cut on and missed. Dima looking to start this one off with back-to-back strikeouts as his 2-2's on its way. And just missing, running this one full. Three-two to Kahn. Inside, just missing on the inner half of the plate. As Mid Atlantic has a base runner here in the 8th. That brings in cleanup man Nolan Matsko. 1 for 3 to this point. Matsko, an outfielder out of Georgetown, playing right field. Takes called strike 1 on the inner half. Ooh, 0-1 from Dima gets a swing and a miss on a fastball upstairs as that one was moving.
Moving and almost about looked like a bit of a bad read by the batter there. Just tried to get bat on ball and missed by a lot.
You got to think he was looking off speed as he was way late on that one. Dima comes back with the 0-2, looking for his second strikeout in this one, and he gets it on another high fastball. Sits him down for the second out of the inning. That'll make way for Gavin DeWeese. 2 hits in this one. He looks to move that runner from first as his team trails by 3 here in the late stages. First pitch to him, missing wide. And here we go with the 8th inning flyover. Here's a throw down to first.
Haven't seen a flyover in a few innings now. I was wondering if the airport hadn't been shut down for the night, but that answers my question as we see a late night flight going over into the distance and off into the night.
As the 1-1 from Dima. Breaking ball, missing 2-1. Some stellar pitching to this point from Rockville, as that's been the case over the last few games for them.
I said at the top of the game, I was hoping that the momentum that the pitching squad had brought in from the last game with the shutout was going to carry into this one. So far, minus the first inning, it has, and then some.
Dima with the count even at 2, looking for his 3rd strikeout of the inning. Runner breaks, throw down from Heffley. Not in time. Khan is able to swipe second. Gives Gavin DeWee a good RBI shot as he's already got 2 hits to this point in the game. Working in a full count here. See if Dima puts him on. Swinging a foul ball straight back. Keeps it at 3-2. Dima checks, deals a 3-2. Fouled off the catcher. Khan, the runner at second. Full count pitch on its way. Misses. That brings the tying run to the plate. That'll be Matt Arcio out of Towson. First pitch to Arceo. Swung, fouled straight back. Dima getting a lot of late swings on that fastball as it's really coming in fast. Check second, the 0-1, missing high. 2-1 and the tying run at the plate. What's the approach here on the mound, Pat?
I would say just try and throw strikes. He got 2 strikeouts with high heaters earlier this inning. Let's see if he can repeat that and see if he can get a third strikeout here and get out of this jam.
So here's a heater missing in the dirt. Umpire out of balls as he looks to Rick Price for a few. Dima behind 2-1. Got 2 outs in the inning. Now his runners on first and second. Looking to get out of this inning with his team still ahead. As a high one causes Arcio to duck out of the way, bringing the count to 3-1. In there. Runs it full. You'll see a double steal on. The runners at first and second here. I think a ball in the gap will score that man all the way from first as he's running on anything.
That he is.
As a foul ball. Gets a groan out of the base runners as they have to retreat 90 feet.
3-2 again with the runners on the move.
Dima, the payoff pitch. Runners go. Fouled off in foul territory. Heffley has a look. This one's out of play.
Umpire again out of balls.
And the full count once more. Misses. This will load the bases. Certainly not what you want to do with a 3-2 lead coming out of the pen.
Well, Dima came out of the pen and got 2 quick strikeouts, and since then has loaded the bases.
And that'll bring in the opposing pitcher, Pridgeton. Started the game at shortstop, then took over the pitching duties. 0 for 3 to this point.
Let's see
Dima looking to make him 0 for 4. In there, strike 1. Good bounce back pitch as he gets ahead of Pridgeton with the first pitch fastball. And another high heater gets a swing and a miss for strike 2. Dima ahead here in the count, 0-2. Do we have a third strikeout in the inning? Ball on the outside, called strike 3. He gets out of the inning, stranding 3 runners. And as we head towards the 9th, Rockville leads 5-2. We'll be back. And we're back here in the bottom of the 8th. Rockville leading 5-2. New arm on the mound will be Kendall McCoy at a UMD. Does that classify as a home state advantage?
Well, it qualifies for home state advantage for a lot of these kids. A lot of them go to schools in Baltimore and, as you said earlier, Towson. I saw a couple kids going to CCBC Dundalk. Sorry, I have no idea what that means, but somewhere in Dundalk.
As the first pitch for McCoy, missing outside. What you've seen out of a couple of these Mid Atlantic relievers, unable to find the strike zone early on in their appearance. On the other hand, the Rockville relievers came right into the game getting strikeouts. What is this one missing? Upstairs. Very upstairs, as Lacefield doesn't even flinch at it.
Yeah, something from the FTB relievers is that they've, as you said, they're not hitting their zones, and it's proven costly as the Express have pounced on that a couple times this game so far. Let's see if they can do it again here.
That is a ball in the dirt, makes it 3-0. McCoy yet to throw a strike here as he falls behind 3-0 to Jesse Lacefield. Right down Main Street as Lacefield was taking all the way. Saw a strike. I definitely want to see him unleash on anything in the zone here, up 3-1. So we'll see what McCoy comes back with. Breaking ball, catches the outside part of the zone. That one had a late break to it.
Lacefield, almost on his way down to first, has to come back and sit in for a 3-2 count here.
And this one missing upstairs, giving Lacefield first. Brings up Charlie Furlong. Rockville not one to shy away from some insurance runs as they lead by 3 here in the 9th. I'm sorry, in the 8th with a runner on.
Yeah, let's see if the Express can tack on some more runs here and just grow the lead over FTB.
Ooh. Low strike called. Makes it 0-1 to Furlong. Furlong had that nice backhanded play earlier at short. So he takes ball 1, high and outside. See Lacefield getting quite an aggressive lead out there at first. Wonder if we'll see him break. As another one missing high. Runs it 2-1. Rockville, as they've proven time and time again in this game, not afraid to wait pitchers out.
No, they're not, and McCoy here struggling to find the zone early in his relief appearance, and as you said, Josh, earlier, the Express have pounced on the relief pitchers not finding their zones and making them pay for it, putting up 3 runs off the relievers so far this game.
Furlong takes a swing and a miss on a breaking ball, evening the count at 2. Two from McCoy. Oh, swung on and missed. So that's the first out here in the 8th. Batting order flips over. That'll be Nathan Bowman stepping in. It's got Lacefield on at first with 1 out. First pitch to him, breaking ball in there for strike 1. And move over. No problem for Lacefield. This one gets away behind the plate. Lacefield will take second on the pass ball. Changes the approach now that you have a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, with 1 out and runner in scoring position, instead of just trying to get on base and advance the runner, maybe try and slap a ball in the outfield and score the runner here.
As we'll see if Bowman can do just that as he takes ball 2. Two and 1. Pitch for McCoy. Cut on and missed. Evens things at 2. McCoy checks Lacefield at second. On his way with the 2-2. Causes Bowman to duck out of the way as this runs the count full. Bowman working on a full count. McCoy steps off, looks Lacefield back. So he'll regroup. Could have been ball 4 as Bowman swings and misses for the second out. Brings Danny Salisbury to the plate. Looking for hit number 4 in this one. First pitch to Salisbury's fouled off to the left side.
So we get another 8th inning flyover here. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Shortstop in behind Lacefield. Keeping him tight at second. As a non-competitive pitch, easy to lay off. Even things up at 1. McCoy will step off again and look Lacefield back. Lacefield toying with him at second. As this one misses. Definitely got to think with Lacefield in the pitcher's head a little bit here, is neither of these pitches have been close.
Yeah, Lacefield bounced around like that. Reminds me of an old teammate of mine, Josh Barney, who did the same thing on his base pads, bouncing around a lot, maybe getting to the pitcher's head as well.
I miss Barney. This one misses for 3 and 1.
Good kid he is. Hope he's doing well.
Three 1 to Salisbury. Missing in the dirt. As Rockville gets another man aboard here in the bottom of the 8th. bringing in Eddie Hakopian. Laid down a bunt single last time up.
Eddie has laid down a few bunt base hits so far this season. We saw, I believe, one or two of them against the Clippers, and another one here tonight.
And the runner breaks for third. Lead runner will advance. Oh, ball gets away. All right. Rockville will get a run on the double steal. As scoring from second is Jesse Lacefield. He'll touch home plate one more time just for good measure. Rockville taking a 6-2 lead. Scored a throwing error on the play from the catcher. That's certainly the insurance run they were looking for. Eddie Hakopian a chance to do more damage. The runner on second. He takes strike one, even the count at 1. One to Eddie in the dirt. Two and one. This one missing outside, makes it 3 and 1. Salisbury, the runner at second. Three-one to Hakopian. Missing ball 4 as it's yet another walk for Mid Atlantic. Walks definitely coming back to haunt them.
Yeah, walks have plenty so far this game for the Mid Atlantic bullpen so far, and already cost them a few runs in this game, maybe even more if they don't get at this jam with 2 on and 2 out.
Yeah, McMath is not the guy you want to see when you're struggling.
No, he is not.
As this one misses. McCoy already at 28 pitches here in the inning. And a ball in the dirt. Good stop behind the plate.
Good stop behind the plate because, as we've said before, there's a lot of real estate behind home plate. So if that ball gets past, those runners are definitely advancing.
Two 0 to McMath. 2 outs in the inning. He's got runners at first and second. This one missing, not even close. Makes it 3 and 0. Rockville, as they've proven time and time again, content to work station to station, while Mid Atlantic finds the strike zone.
Another thing I quickly just realized, a little more 2 on. Imagine from the Express here, love to see it with 2 on and 2 out. Already scoring a run here in the bottom of the 8th. Let's see if they can do more damage here with a 3-0 count.
McMath taking all the way, and he's aboard. That's what, the 4th walk we've seen in this inning.
4th walk of this inning, and hopefully not the last.
And time's called here. Not surprising. They've got the bases loaded with Ryan Maley coming up. Rockville leading 6-2, threatening to do more damage here in their first home game. Pat, what do you like so far in the first game at Latonia?
So far, everything looks great. Again, pitching has been stellar minus that first inning, giving up a couple runs, but since then, pitching has locked in and has been solid. Offensively, they've put they had a big offensive inning with multiple extra base hits, producing runs, including from the starting pitcher Ethan Zorba, helping himself out with an RBI double. Working deep in counts, loading the bases multiple times, getting those runners in, moving the line. So far, everything's working really well for the first home game for the Express.
Yeah, an update on the switch. That's Mark Brady taking over the pitching duties. McCoy seeming to take third base now. Following his early release from the mound, as he was only able to go 2/3 of an inning. It appears Martin Michaels at shortstop now, as you've got a new left side of the infield. And Brady's warm. See what he can do here. He's got the bases loaded and 2 outs to Ryan Maley, extra hitter today for Rockville. Ryan taking ball 1 off the plate. Maley, a great spot to give his team some insurance here as they're up 4. Takes a called strike 1. Now that he's seen it, chance to calibrate it. Really can unleash if he gets that same pitch. As this one gets away behind the plate, Salisbury will score easily. Rockville taking a 7-2 lead. Saw the catcher there crashing into our camera. Can't get much of a better angle than that.
As you said earlier, smile, you're on camera.
This one missing upstairs to Maley. Brady's got a base open to work with, looking like he'll take that route. As he does, walking Maley. Another walk we've seen in this inning. This is getting quite methodical at this point.
Something we like to see from the Express here. Moving station to station and everybody same seats at home.
Yeah, same seats indeed, as that brings in James Heffley with the bases loaded. Takes a huge hack and missing. Certainly don't fault him there. As he falls behind 0-1. Takes a called strike on the outer half for strike number 2. Brady just one pitch away from getting out of this and giving his team one more shot in the 9th. As a swing and a miss gets him out of the inning. We have to leave it there as Rockville yet again stranding, bases loaded. And after 8, 7-2, and we'll be back.
We're back here with the Express in the top of the ninth inning here. Pitching change. We've got Jesse Lacefield in here to finish this one out. Got another defensive substitution. Steve Orsini now at third. Jesse coming out here after his last pitching appearance against the Baltimore Clippers at Johns Hopkins just over a week ago. Had a very, very good outing until a very unfortunate non-called strike 3, which led to a wild pitch advancing the runner, and then he giving up a walk-off double as the Express looked very solid in that game offensively, coming back from a deficit multiple times. Let's hope this time he can keep the FTB Mid Atlantic off the scoreboard here in the ninth inning.
Yeah, and as Pat filled you in there, Lacefield in the game, looking for his first closing opportunity. His team up 5. This should be easy work as Lacefield's been great on the mound so far this season. His first pitch, missing wide. Coming back, 2-0. And a hearty hack for strike 1. Swing and a miss by Connor Pickle. And here's a fastball in the dirt, making it 3-1. And Lacefield regroups, comes back with the 3-1. Cut on and fouled, running things full. Lacefield, 10 strikeouts in his last appearance. Has a shot at one here. 3-2 on its way. Lined out towards left. Down for a single. Pickle will have a look around first. As that'll bring in Brady, who took over the pitching duties in the last half of the inning. He's got a guy on at first with no outs. He takes a called strike 1. Definitely a good bounce back from Lacefield. As this one nearly clips Brady. Just able to get out of the way of that.
As we get our ninth inning flyover here.
Thank you, Patrick, for letting us know every plane that passes over Latonia. It's the 1-2 on its way. Cut on and missed. Lacefield getting his first strikeout, first out of the inning, and Rockville only 2 outs to go before their first home win here at Latonia.
We've said it all game. Teams look really solid so far, offensively, defensively, pitching. I mean, you name it, they've been on point.
It has a hard strike 1 on the outer half. Lacefield ahead 0-1 here. And cut on and missed. Strike 2. Lacefield wasting no time going after newly entered into the ball game. Michael Martin. So this one's high and outside. Martin, a late defensive entry, was also a courtesy runner twice in this one. Getting his first plate appearance here in the ninth. as he lines one out towards right. This is hit softly, fielded by Hakopian. Spin, throw. Not in time. Great effort there by Eddie Hakopian. Mid Atlantic's got runners on first and second with only one away here in the ninth. Brings in the second baseman, Ellison. He takes a cut and a miss. Strike one. And fouled straight back. And strike two. And Lacefield, see what he has here, 0-2. Ooh, breaking ball drops in. Ball one. Batter was ducking out of the way, however, that one looked to catch the corner. Duck might have earned him a ball call there. As it doesn't matter, as Lacefield comes right back with a hard fastball on the outside for the second out. Rockville just 1 out away from ending this one.
Yeah, Rockville looking, I again said it time and time again, looking really solid. Would love to see them put away the Red Sox here in the ninth inning with 2 on. Lacefield getting out of this jam, go home happy. First win at home, back-to-back wins, maybe a little win streak here.
Yes, Sammy Kahn stands in as the last chance as that one is off the camera. That just broke the camera, didn't it?
No, it didn't. It's just looking at spider web.
Oh. And we're back on track here. No idea what the count is. My apologies. We had a little technical difficulty as that pitch from Lacefield hit the camera. So we've got 2-2. Lacefield 1 strike away from ending this one. The runners advanced on the pitch. And strike 3 called. Rockville ends it 7-2. Jesse Lacefield, 3 strikeouts here in the ninth. Rockville getting their first home win.
That's amazing. Great way to put the exclamation point on your first home ball game of the year with a big win.
And your final score in this one, Rockville wins 7-2 on 12 hits and no errors. Mid-Atlantic scoring 2 on 6 hits and 2 errors. Josh Feldman alongside Pat Mitchell signing off until next time.